For the first time in the 2018 season, Doug Benoit in that pure white number 2 machine leading them into 3. Mike, big time, Belanger looking him over. Green flags in the air. Here we go.
Down to turn number 1 they go. Benoit gets the jump over Bergstrom as they head off at turn number 2. Blackwell trying to fill the hole down on the inside. You got Masser up top in the 41. The double zero of Perry as they hit turn number 3 and 4. Off the corner, Benoit's going to lead that first lap.
They're side by side behind Bergstrom with Tommy Blackwell and Danny Mass is still challenging for that third place position. Greg Perry sticking a nose, making some noise. Throw a blanket over them for third place as they go into 3 and come off of 4.
Top 2 nose to tail battle right now is third. You got a gaggle of cars there. You got Blackwell down on the inside, that orange and black number 49 in the TFB racing machine. Danny Massa up top as they come off of turn number 4, side by side for third. Deep in the pack, they're going side by side. Avish Renard in that number 6, battling with the 0-3 of Mike Hendricks. Mike was battling mechanical gremlins during that first practice session.
Just in front of them, you've got Bob Moore making some noise on the outside of the fall guy. Jason Tissey going into 3 and 4. Well, they're deep in the pack right now. That's for 12th place right now.
Still side by side, Blackwell edging out Danny Massa off the corner as they slide off the turn number 4. Greg Perry trying to look for an open hole, trying to sneak in between the two of them. Settles it in back behind, tries a shot down to the inside, not enough room there with DJ Pyers right behind him, Dave DeRoges, Amy Arsenault, Lenny Souza, all in tow as they hit turn number 4.
A bunch of teammates there between Blackwell, Perry, and Massa. They're no strangers to each other as they're still fighting for that third place spot, nose to tail. And now DJ Pyers sticking his nose in there under the 41 machine.
Avish Renard a little crossed up, trying to find her rhythm deep in the field as she gathers it back in. Hendricks gets by. Up front, it's all Doug Benoit, who's opened up a half a straightaway advantage over Max Bergstrom, who's having probably the best race he has had in recent memory. Sitting in that number 2 spot, nice and comfortable, a 4-car length advantage over Tommy Blackwell, who has a whole lot of pressure from behind as Greg Perry takes a look down to the inside off of turn number 2. Blackwell trying to squeeze him down, and he does shut the door one more time.
3 through 9 nose to tail as Danny Master trying to make hay on the outside of the Greg Perry double zero machine as they cross the stripe. Mike Belanger gives a little wag of the flag at somebody. He didn't like something he saw in that last lap.
Trying to make sure these drivers play nice. Now, you said it, they're friends. They don't mind doing a little bit of rubbing, but you have to think of the whole picture. These guys, these 3 drivers are having a whole bunch of fun out there. But there's a whole lot of drivers that can get the wrong impression when they see that. Oh, he doesn't mind getting roughed up a little bit. They do it, and all of a sudden mayhem ensues. 15 laps out of 25 remaining in this one as a 96 goes -1 to the leaders. 3 wide battle for third. Down into turn 1. Perry down to the inside. Blackwell in the middle. Massa up top as they run tri-wide off at turn number 2.
It's the type of Blackwell sandwich going into 3 and 4. Blackwell still sticking it in there. He might have rubbed the back of the double zero there, but it looks like Greg Perry's going to make out the advantage. Currently sitting third place with Danny Massa hanging around on the outside. DJ Pyers still looking to make moves down the back straight.
Pyers able to follow through on that inside lane. Looks for 5th, trying to take over 4th off of turn number 4. We've hit the halfway point. 13 down, 12 to go as your leader continues to open up the lead. It is now almost a full straightaway back to Max Bergstrom, but Bergstrom's cushion is lessening. You've got Greg Perry closing in the gap. It is now down to 2 car lengths as they hit turn number 1. Bergstrom getting a little bit loose going in the corner, trying to find the handles on that black number 3. Avish Renard around in the middle of Danny Massa. And the 49 of Tom Blackwell, your top 3 rows. Then you got Dave DeRoges and Amy Arsenault. Lenny Souza rounding out the field is the 11 of Randy LaPlante. Looking forward, up on the throttle they go. Green flag is out. Bergstrom trying to hang tight with Benoit. Look at Pyers, trying to make it 3 wide for the lead. Down off at turn number 2.
3 wide for second place. Greg Perry sticks his nose in. He gets the advantage with the low line. Max Bergstrom gets out of it a little bit. He's getting doored hard by the outlaw Danny Massa for 5th place. Around goes Bergstrom. Massa helps him around. He keeps it straight though. Oh, more contact with the 81. The 81 gets sideways coming down the back straight.
Trouble for the 96. A lot of damage to the back end of that machine on the left rear. As the field thunders down into turn number 1, Doug Benoit sets the pace, but he's got a mirror full of Greg Perry off of turn number 2. DJ Pyers sits third. Danny Massa, Dave DeRoche's your top 5. Bergstrom slides out of the top 7 as the leaders thunder by the 96.
We've got problems. One car high up coming off the turn to number 3, Bergstrom, formerly second place. He having some problems as he's checking in out to the back of the field.
The highway recovery, George Summers Trucking, Maroney & Sons Restoration, number 96. Nick Manone is that number 96 car going a lap down. Battle for second, DJ Pyers all over the back bumper of Greg Perry down the back straightaway as Benoit puts just a hair of breathing room between he and the 00. Battle deep in the pack, the 03 coming to life of Mike Hendricks down to the inside of Tom Blackwell with Lenny Souza on his tail down into turn number 1.
Look at the 40 car slideways as he goes out of turn 2. Moore moving up, starting scratch on the field. He's up into 6th place right now. Looks like Richard Petty might have given him the secret sauce.
The red and blue Petty colors for that number 40 has worked himself up into the 6th position after starting deep in the pack. Up front, though, Benoit with 5 laps to go. Smooth sailing for the White Deuce down into turn number 1. Perry has his hands full with a hard-charging DJ Pyers on his tail.
And don't forget about Danny Massa hanging back there in 4th. But he's got the 81 car all over his rear fender as they come out of 4.
4 more circuits to go. Field stringing itself out around the 3rd mile. Right now the battle is for that 4th position. Dave DeRoche's knocking on the door of Danny Massa down the back straightaway. Takes a look down to the inside. Sneaks a peek down low. Massa gets a little up. Here comes DeRoche's down to the inside as they race side by side down into turn number 1.
DeRoche's with the preferred line. He's up to the door on the 41, but Massa pulls away with the momentum. Twin sticks in the air, 2 to go. This time by for the number 2, Doug Benoit.
It's been all Doug all the time, but the battle right now we're watching is for that 4th position. DeRoche is on the inside. Massa up top. Moore closing in fast in that blue and orange number 40. Sitting 6th on the grid with 1 lap to go.
White flag shown to the number 2 car as he crosses the stripe. Greg Perry running out of real estate to catch him, but DJ Pyers trying to make a move for 2nd place as they come down the back straight.
Side by side for 4th. It's Doug Benoit going to pick up opening day feature win. Perry for 2nd. DJ Pyers 3rd, but the battle for 4th. DeRoche sideways down to the stripe, and Massa edges him out by a hair across the start-finish line. By just about 200ths of a second. But how about the domination by...
Doug, I have to imagine this isn't your first trophy. Do you keep count of how many feature wins you've got?
I don't know. I was so nervous coming out. I had a bad transmission vibration during qualifying, and I thought this thing was going to blow up. The noise went away. Guys raced clean. To start last year, the Pure Stocks had some trouble finishing races. Nice job to everybody, a lot of new drivers. I want to thank Jay Sullivan, Scott Custodio, my father, Charlie Benoit, and, of course, my wife for coming to take my picture.
Well, there are a couple people taking your picture here. Car didn't blow up, and I'm not sure if you saw, but there was a 6-way fight for 3rd place. What were you seeing out your rear view mirror?
I saw that I had a pretty good lead, and I figured that they were battling side by side, so it allowed me to sort of go 90% for a while. I knew there was going to be a caution eventually, so I tried to save a little bit. But a great race by all the Pure Stock people. I like these races when we have, 1 caution, no issues. Everybody gets to drive it home straight and come back next week.